There are three friends that return from a trip to Gustavo from India, Ali from China, and me from Japan. We are on a cafe and we are talking about the manners in the different countries. Well, Gustavo, you went to India. What manner do you think is the weirdest over there?
Oh, one custom that caught me my attention is that people take off your shoes before enter a temple because it's an act of respect and with enter in contact with your Hindu religion and history.
Well, here in Japan, they also took off his shoes but now for religions, instead of that, he do for cleaning. If you enter to a building, you took off because all the dust, all of that enter to the building, and also the normal shoes damage the floor in the different buildings because he's from woods and something like that. They're also in the schools. They took shoes from boys and girls. For boys, they use blue and girls use red. You took a trip to China, and well, do you feel well there with the people?
Yeah, I go to China, and the people is very serious. They know. Se me olvidó cómo saludar. Yes, I go to the China, and the people is very serious. They don't like a great with a kiss on the neck because I don't know why, but they is very serious. The old people is very serious, and but they have a lot of festivals important in China, like Festival Dragon. It's from, I think it's from 14 and 16 at September. In the festival, the other festival is 24 and 26 at September. Like it's a very nice, but
Okay.
the people is
Well, Gustavo, I read in an article that in India have venerate the cows.
Oh, okay. The cows venerate in India is because is venerated because the main the main food is milk, and cow represented life. In the past, in rituals, only the bulls is sacrificed, and they only eat the meat, the bulls.
Okay. Well, here in Japan, they also have a weird manner that they omit the number four. Number four, there is it's like bad luck. It's the word is she, and instead this word is like too similar to the word death in Chinese, because they omit the number four in trains, in also rooms in hotels and something like that. Really, what do you eat on China?
in China. I don't like the I don't like food China because I don't know, it's not same with Mexico. But in China, I eaten scorpions to see horses and see stars. I don't like it because I don't eat it in Mexico, but I don't know, it's the custom in China. And too, they eat tofu. It's like a cheese in Mexico, cheese and rolls. I don't in Mexico to eat the Mexican eat.
Primavera rolls.
Yes, primavera.
It's the word is she, and instead this word is like too similar to the word dead in Chinese, because they omit the number 4 in trains, in also rooms in hotels and something like that. Arely, what do you eat on China?
In China, I don't like I don't like food China because I don't know, it's not same with Mexico. But in China, I eaten scorpions to see horses and see stars. I don't like it because I don't eat it in Mexico, but I don't know, it's the custom in China. And too, they eat tofu. It's like a cheese in Mexico, cheese and rolls. I don't in Mexico to eat the Mexican eat.
Primavera rolls.
Yes, primavera rolls. But it's
good.
It's good.
Okay. Well, Gustavo, also I can remember other article that says that the Indians are related with the Nazis people.
With Nazis? Oh yeah. And many parts of the world related Nazis with India because use the swastika.
Okay.
But in India, use the symbol in houses, in temples, and art. But in Indian, this symbol means good, good fortune.
Okay, right. That's so good. Well, you hear in Japan also, I see for fortune, they also use little cats for plastic that also they only do this move and put the cats in the houses for they have money from all the year.
Okay, it's nice.
Welcome, thank you.
Yeah.